Alright, hey guys, so I just got back from White Plains. I am beyond exhausted. Been awake since 4:30, and it's now 7:30. I went up with 5 animals, sold 4, bought 3. Finally got rid of that last ball python. So, to start, I sold my male anery Kenyan sand boa and replaced him with, and this was pretty much an even swap because I sold him for 60 and then I bought this one for 60. This is a male stripe het anery. So now I have a male that's not related to the girl that I currently have. Okay? Oh, I went up there with the sole intention of buying a pair of giant Madagascar hogs. Nobody had them. I found a pair of the golden hogs, but I didn't want those. Then I figured second I would look for a big female het anery hognose, like ready to breed, or not hognose, het anery female Kenyan ready to breed. I didn't see one of those. I probably wasn't looking hard enough, so I ended up instead picking, I only came back with my female het albino hog, so I'm not worried about that. I'll hold on to her. I came back with 2 hognoses. I sold the het pink pastel and the het anery male, and I picked up a het anery female, which will come in handy. So the guy was very, very adamant that it was female. This is from Mike Bodner. So he was very, very adamant that it was female. Because I asked him, and he almost seemed kind of like he was offended that I asked. But I just asked him, I was like, because I know that when they're young, they're hard to sex. I bought a het snow last time that I was told was female, and it turned out to be male. So, and then this was the big one. I wasn't planning on buying this gene, but I saw it. And when I saw it in person, I decided I wanted to have it. So this was I got him for a good price. Just because he's got a tiny defect, but nothing seriously wrong. He's got a little bit of a bump in his tail right there. You can kind of see it. But he's a proven breeder male Hypo Hognose. So he's probably about 65-70 grams. He was 400. So he is really pretty. He had another one that didn't have the bump, but he was more yellow, and I like this one because it was more reddish. So my buddy Steven's actually going to send me a red face female he's got to breed to this one. So I mean, look at that belly. That's a cool looking belly. So that's what I picked up at White Plains. I didn't do too bad. I ended up spending, well, I went there with the with a budget of $300. I spent $660, but I sold $660 or $260. So I only ended up spending $4, which is not much over budget. I mean, not bad. But now I got to lay off for a little while, and until I get a couple decent paychecks from the new job under my belt, and which I start tomorrow. Actually, I'm probably just going to lay off entirely until, I don't know, one of the summer shows. I'll go up once, babies hatch and stuff and see what's up there. For the record, Adam, the guy I was vending with, had a bunch of stuff with him. And a bunch of really nice ball pythons, too. And nobody asked. I think he got 2 inquiries on a female super stripe he had. And that was it. There were so many ball pythons, and hardly anybody was buying them. So, although surprisingly, there was not a lot of hogs up there this time, which, in my opinion, is a good thing, because that means when I go up there and I have a pile of hognoses, there's one guy up there, I don't remember his name. He had a bunch of hognoses. He had 2 displays of hogs, but they were pretty expensive hogs. He had condas that were still in the 700 range, and I mean, I've seen condas going for $350 to $500. So I almost turned around and spent $700 on an albino conda, but it was a baby, and I couldn't justify it. So, anyway, that's it. Out.